Hello, my friends. Through these prayers, we have brought our worries, hopes, and needs before our Heavenly Father. And today, I pray this prayer reaches you like a ray of light, a reminder that God has fresh strength for you. Whatever you are carrying this morning, bring it to Him. Maybe your mind is already racing. Maybe your body feels tired. Maybe you are thinking about bills, work, family, your health, or a situation you still do not know how to handle. For a few moments, do not rush ahead. Let your heart become still before God. You do not need strength for next week right now. You do not need answers for every problem before breakfast. You need grace for this day, and God knows exactly what this day will require. So open your heart and pray with me for courage, endurance, and strong faith. You do not have to face today in your own strength. God is with you, and He will strengthen you. Isaiah 41:10 says, "Fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy God. I will strengthen thee. Yea, I will help thee." God does not begin this promise by telling us that every hard thing will disappear. He begins with His presence. I am with thee. That matters on a morning when you already know something difficult is waiting for you. You may still have the meeting. You may still have to make the decision. You may still be concerned about money, your health, your family, or a conversation you wish you could avoid. God does not ask you to pretend those things are easy. He simply reminds you that they are not bigger than His presence. Then He says, "I will strengthen thee. Yea, I will help thee." Notice that He does not say, "Find more strength inside yourself." He promises to supply what you lack. Courage begins when we stop measuring the day by our own strength and start remembering who will walk through it with us. You do not have to feel fearless to move forward. You do not have to feel strong to be held by a strong God. The presence of fear does not mean faith is absent. Sometimes faith is simply choosing the next right step while your heart is still learning to be calm. Father, you know the things that make me afraid today. You know the concerns I have spoken about and the ones I have kept inside. Strengthen me where I feel uncertain. Steady my thoughts when anxiety begins to rise. Help me not to let fear control my choices or convince me to avoid what I need to face. When I feel weak, remind me that you have not left me. When I feel overwhelmed, help me slow down and remember that you are near. I may not know how every situation will turn out, but I know I do not have to walk into it alone. Today, I choose your presence over my fear. Isaiah 40:31 says, "But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint." Sometimes we do not need strength for one dramatic moment. We need strength to keep showing up, to get out of bed and do what needs to be done, to keep working when progress is slow, to keep praying when the answer has not come, to keep loving people when relationships are complicated, to keep believing when we are tired of waiting. Isaiah does not say that people who trust God never become tired. He says their strength can be renewed. That is a different kind of hope. It means exhaustion does not have to have the final word. It means a long season does not have to empty your faith. It means God can meet you in the middle of weariness and give you what you need for the next step. Sometimes faith soars, sometimes it runs, and sometimes faith looks like simply walking without quitting. That ordinary kind of perseverance matters. God sees the quiet faithfulness of getting up again, doing the work in front of you, and continuing to trust Him. Lord, you know where I am tired. You know what I have carried longer than I expected. Renew my mind when it feels drained. Renew my body when I lack energy. Renew my heart when disappointment has made me weary. Renew my faith when waiting becomes difficult. Keep me from believing that delay means you have forgotten me. Keep me from quitting just because I cannot see progress yet. If I cannot see the whole road, give me strength for the next step. If I cannot run today, help me walk faithfully. Give me grace not only to start, but to continue. Joshua 1-9 says, "Have not I commanded thee? Be strong and of a good courage. Be not afraid, neither be thou dismayed. For the Lord thy God is with thee whithersoever thou goest. Joshua stood before a future he could not fully see. There were responsibilities ahead, battles ahead, and decisions he had never made before. God did not give him every detail. He gave him his presence. We do not know everything this day will bring either. Plans may change. A difficult phone call may come. A problem may appear that was not on the schedule. You may receive an opportunity you did not expect. You may have to make a decision sooner than you wanted. Faith does not require us to know everything in advance. Faith asks us to remember who goes with us. We can step into an uncertain day without rehearsing every possible problem, because God's presence is not dependent on our ability to predict what comes next. Courage is not knowing what will happen. Courage is knowing God will be there when it does. Father, I surrender the unknown parts of today to you. Give me courage for every decision, conversation, change, and challenge. If I need to speak, give me wisdom. If I need to act, give me boldness. If I need to wait, give me patience. Do not let fear make my decisions. Do not let uncertainty freeze me in place. Help me walk in obedience, even when I do not have every answer. I may not know what is coming, but I know you will be with me. Whatever you are carrying this morning, bring it before God now. Bring him your health, your mind, your work, your finances, your family, your fears, your unanswered prayers, and the future you cannot control. Let us place this entire day into his hands. Heavenly Father, thank you for giving me another morning. Thank you for the breath in my lungs and for the mercy that has carried me into a new day. Before I look at my schedule, before I answer messages, before I think about everything that needs to be done, I want to begin here with you. I surrender this day to you. I give you my plans, my appointments, my work, my responsibilities, my conversations, and every decision I will make. I give you the things I am looking forward to and the things I would rather avoid. I give you the interruptions I cannot predict and the changes I cannot prepare for. Order my steps today. Close the doors that would pull me away from what is good. Open the doors that are right for me. Slow me down when I am moving too quickly. Give me wisdom when I need to change direction. I do not want to spend this morning trying to control every hour before it happens. This day belongs to you. Lord, teach my heart to lean on you. I confess that I often try to carry too much by myself. I think through every possibility, rehearse every problem, and tell myself that if I can just plan enough, work hard enough, or stay strong enough, I can keep everything from falling apart. But that kind of control wears me down. So today, I release the pressure to solve everything alone. I release the need to have an answer for every person and every problem. I release the belief that everything depends on me. When I do not know what to do, remind me to ask you before I panic. When I feel pressure rising, remind me to pray before I react. When my understanding reaches its limit, help me trust your wisdom. Teach me to lean on you in practical ways, not only in words. Father, strengthen my faith before I see the answer. There are things I have prayed about that still have not changed. There are doors I thought would open by now. There are questions I hoped would already be answered. There are places in my life where I still do not understand what you are doing. Keep my faith from becoming dependent on quick results. Help me trust you when the answer is yes, when the answer is no, and when the answer is still wait. When I cannot see movement, remind me that you can still be working. When I do not understand the timing, keep me from calling your silence absence. Do not let disappointment turn into distance between us. Give me a faith that remains steady before the breakthrough, before the explanation, before the circumstances improve. I will trust you even when I cannot yet see what you are doing. Lord, strengthen my mind today. You know how quickly thoughts can become heavy. One concern can turn into 10. One mistake can become a whole story about failure. One difficult conversation can replay in my mind for hours. One fear about tomorrow can steal the peace you are giving me today. Guard me from anxiety that keeps pulling me into the future. Guard me from overthinking things I cannot control. Guard me from negative thoughts that make me forget who I am and who you are. Give me a clear mind for the work in front of me. Help me focus on one thing at a time. Give me wisdom to recognize what truly needs my attention and what I need to release. When my thoughts start racing, bring me back to truth. When insecurity speaks, remind me that my value is not determined by one bad day, one person's opinion, or one mistake. Let truth guide my thoughts today, not fear. Father, I bring you my body and my health. You know exactly how I feel this morning. You know where I am tired, where I hurt, where I am recovering, and where I am worried. You know the medical concerns I may be carrying and the symptoms I may not have told anyone about. Give me the strength I need for today's responsibilities. For anyone praying with me while living with pain, facing treatment, waiting on test results, recovering from illness, or caring for someone who is sick, let your comfort be near. Bring healing where healing is needed. Bring rest where the body is worn down. Give wisdom to make healthy choices, and humility to recognize when rest is necessary. Help me care for the body you have given me instead of constantly demanding more from it. I do not ask for tomorrow's strength today. Give me today's portion, Father. Strengthen my body for everything this day requires. Lord, now I bring you the place in me that other people may not see. You know the hidden weakness. You know the loneliness behind the smile. You know the disappointment I have tried to move past. You know the grief that still catches me by surprise. You know the loss of confidence, the private pain, the emotional exhaustion, and the spiritual dryness that can be difficult to explain. I do not want to hide those places from you. Meet me there. Where I feel forgotten, remind me that you see me. Where I feel empty, renew me. Where I feel ashamed of being weak, remind me that weakness does not push you away. I do not need to perform strength for you. I can come honestly. Take the part of me that feels fragile and hold it with your grace. Rebuild what has been worn down quietly. Restore hope where disappointment has taken up too much space. My weakness is not beyond the reach of your strength. Lord, give me courage for what I already know I need to face today. Give me courage for the conversation I have been putting off. Give me courage to ask the hard question, to tell the truth with kindness, to set a healthy boundary, or to admit when I was wrong. Give me courage at work when pressure is high. Give me courage in a medical appointment when I am nervous. Give me courage in family conflict when emotions are strong. Give me courage when a new responsibility makes me doubt myself. Do not let fear make me smaller than you have called me to be. Give me courage that is not loud or reckless, but steady and wise. Help me know when to speak and when to listen. Help me know when to stand firm and when to let something go. Help me act from faith rather than panic. Fear will not make my decisions today. Father, I also ask for courage for the things I do not see coming. Life can change in a phone call. A schedule can change in a few minutes. Someone else's decision can affect my day. A problem can appear without warning. When that happens, keep my heart steady. If plans change, help me adjust without losing my peace. If difficult news comes, help me receive it without immediately assuming the worst. If conflict appears, slow my response and guard my words. If an unexpected opportunity opens, give me discernment to recognize whether it is right. Do not let surprise turn into fear. Remind me that no moment will catch you unprepared. You will already be present in the hour I have not reached yet. I may not know what is coming, but you will be there. Lord, give me endurance when the road feels long. There are areas of my life where I am tired of waiting, tired of trying, tired of rebuilding, tired of doing the right thing and wondering when it will finally make a difference. You know where I am tempted to quit. Strengthen me there. When progress is slow, help me value faithfulness over speed. When I see other people moving faster, protect me from comparison. When I have a setback, do not let me treat it as proof that nothing is working. Teach me the strength of another faithful step. Help me pray again, work again, try again, show up again, love again, believe again. If this season is teaching me endurance, do not let me waste it by giving up too soon. A difficult season will not destroy my faith. Give me strength not only to begin, but to keep going. Father, bless the work of my hands today. Give me discipline when I do not feel motivated. Give me concentration when distractions are everywhere. Give me consistency when I would rather put things off. Help me do ordinary things well. Help me answer what needs to be answered. Finish what needs to be finished. Show up on time. Keep my word. And give honest effort, even when no one is watching. Protect me from procrastination that creates unnecessary stress. Protect me from laziness disguised as waiting for the perfect moment. Protect me from giving up because I made one mistake. If I fail at something today, help me learn and continue instead of attacking myself. Let my work reflect integrity. Let the way I treat people matter as much as the results I produce. Help me faithfully do what you have placed in front of me today. Lord, I bring you my finances. You know the numbers I look at. You know the bills that are due, the cost of housing, groceries, transportation, medical needs, debt, family responsibilities, and the unexpected expenses that can create fear. You know whether I am searching for work, trying to grow a business, working extra hours, or simply trying to make what I have stretch far enough. Provide what I genuinely need. Open the right opportunities. Give me wisdom to recognize them and courage to walk through the right doors. Give me discipline with spending. Help me distinguish between what I want and what I need. Give me patience so I do not make financial decisions out of panic. Teach me to manage faithfully what you place in my hands. And when money feels tight, keep fear from taking over my mind. Financial pressure will not become greater than my trust in you. Father, when my plans change today, keep my trust from changing. I know I can make a good plan and still have the day go differently. A meeting can be cancelled. Traffic can slow everything down. Someone can disappoint me. A door can close. Something can cost more than expected. A plan I was excited about can suddenly stop. When that happens, keep frustration from controlling me. Help me pause before I complain. Help me ask what wisdom looks like in the new situation. If a closed door is protection, help me accept it. If a delay is giving me time I need, help me use it well. If I simply need to adjust, give me flexibility. I surrender my schedule without surrendering my faith. My plan may change, but your presence does not. Lord, place your protection over this day and over the people I love. Guard my home, guard my family. Watch over my spouse, my children, my parents, my friends, and the people who matter deeply to me. Protect us as we drive, work, travel, study, and move through ordinary routines. Guard our bodies and our health. Guard us from dangers we can see and those we cannot. And Father, protect more than our physical safety. Guard my thoughts from what pulls me away from truth. Guard my mouth from words I will regret. Guard my decisions from impulsiveness. Guard my relationships from unnecessary conflict. Guard my character when no one is watching. Keep me from temptation that looks harmless at first but leads me away from what is good. Go before me, remain beside me, and guard every step I take today. Father, I release what I cannot control. I release other people's choices. I release the need to control how someone responds to me. I release timing that I cannot speed up. I release outcomes that are not in my hands. I release the questions I cannot answer today. I release tomorrow. I release the future I keep trying to rehearse in my head. There are things I can act on, and I ask you for courage to do my part. But there are also things I cannot fix, no matter how much I worry. Teach me the difference. Help me be responsible without trying to be in control of everything. I place what is beyond me into your care. What I cannot control is still held by you. And now, Father, I gather everything I have prayed and place it before you. When I am weak, you will strengthen me. When I am tired, you will renew me. When I am afraid, you will be with me. Give me strength for what I must carry today. Give me courage for what I must face. Give me endurance for what I must walk through. Give me wisdom for every decision. Give me patience when answers are delayed. Give me discipline in my work. Give me peace when plans change. Give me faith when I cannot see the outcome. I place my health in your hands. I place my mind in your hands. I place my finances in your hands. I place my family in your hands. I place my work in your hands. I place my future and every unanswered question in your hands. I refuse to measure today's possibilities only by how strong I feel this morning. My strength is not only what I can produce on my own. You are my help. You are my source. You are the one who renews me when I am worn down and steadies me when fear begins to rise. So if today becomes difficult, remind me of this prayer. When anxiety returns, remind me to come back to your presence. When I become tired, remind me that I can ask for fresh strength. When I am tempted to quit, remind me that one more faithful step still matters. When something unexpected happens, remind me that you were there before I arrived. When money feels tight, remind me to choose wisdom over panic. When my body feels weak, remind me to receive grace instead of condemning myself. When my mind feels crowded, remind me that I can slow down and return to truth. Lord, make my faith practical today. Let it show up in how I speak. Let it show up in how I work. Let it show up in how I handle pressure. Let it show up in how I treat my family. Let it show up in how I respond when plans fall apart. Let it show up in the private moments when no one else sees whether I choose fear or trust. I do not ask you to make every hour easy. I ask you to keep me close. I do not ask you to remove every challenge. I ask you to give me courage for the challenge in front of me. I do not ask to know every answer. I ask for enough faith to follow you without having every answer. Father, help me remember Isaiah 41:10. When fear rises, you are with me. You will strengthen me, and you will help me. Help me remember Isaiah 40:31 when weariness comes. Those who wait upon you will renew their strength. Help me remember Joshua 1-9 when I face uncertainty. I can be strong and courageous because you are with me wherever I go. These are not empty words to me today. Let them become the way I walk. Give me a calm courage, a steady endurance, and a faith that remains rooted in you even when my feelings change. If I feel strong, keep me humble. If I feel weak, keep me dependent. If I succeed, keep me grateful. If I struggle, keep me close. If I receive what I hoped for, help me praise you. If the answer takes longer, help me continue trusting you. Thank you that I do not need to carry the whole future this morning. I only need to walk with you today. Thank you for strength for this moment. Thank you for grace for this hour. Thank you for courage for the next step. Thank you that whatever happens today, I will not face it alone. In Jesus' name, Amen. We have walked through every part of this prayer together. We have drawn closer to God, placed our burdens in His hands, and reminded our hearts where true strength comes from. And I hope you will continue walking with us in the prayers ahead as we grow deeper in faith, stronger in trust, and more rooted in the love of God. If this prayer encouraged you today, share this video with someone you love, someone who may be tired, discouraged, afraid, or simply in need of fresh strength. Let this prayer remind them that they are not alone, that God is still with them, and that His strength is still available for them today. Together, let us keep spreading the love of God and helping one another grow in courage, endurance, and faithful trust in Jesus Christ. May our faith become stronger, our hearts become steadier, and our lives continue to point others back to Him. May God strengthen you where you feel weak. May He renew you when you feel tired. May He give you courage when fear rises. May He give you wisdom in every decision, provision for every genuine need, protection throughout this day, and faith to trust Him when you cannot see the outcome. Remember His promises. He will strengthen you. He will renew you. He will go with you. Walk into this day with courage, endure with faith, and trust God through every moment. Whatever today brings, you will not face it alone.